Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
How do you feel now? Better? This is okay? Now better. And then more and more you do, become much better. Great. So one cool thing about this place, don't just judge the book by the cover, by the outside, small place here. Everything here, everyone does things from their heart. Learns and wonderful like this. Bhaja Govinda, I thought being from Western background, he would know guitar, but he never played guitar in his own life. And I said, okay, I need you to work on this because your Guru Maharaj plays, so I put him on a spot. And you should start to learn. And he'll learn this. And we'll try to learn for a few months now. I told him, okay, there's a deadline. Before the end of January, you should be ready. He said, he told me yesterday, but the day before, I'm ready, I can do this. I said, okay, great, then do it. Nice, very nice, thank you. And similarly, it's only about instruments. Now, most of us, the students who arrive here or come here regularly, what book is this? I would use this word, but don't take it the wrong way. They would play with this book. No, play is what? Play, what do you play with usually?
My hands.
Toys, instruments, you can play and check it out, right? Students over here, they play with this book in the sense they read this book all the time. So it's not about just reading it because it's a religious book or Krishna book or Prabhupada's book, but because the book has so many keys or notes that stir up our heart and mind and make you so much excited. And plus the types of activities we have here in terms of 10-minute discussion, readings, presentations, festival of inspirations going on here, right? That makes everyone so excited and also helps us to know about Srila Prabhupada. Moni, you're back.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. Otherwise, there's space here for you. So this is what a place we want to go to. Not, I'm not saying only a temple, but anywhere the excitement is very high. You should go there, right? How many have you been to Universal? Great. For free? How many? You're for free. You work there?
No, I got ticket from you there.
Oh, you see it. Okay, right. So basically, no one goes to these kind of places for free. Even it's thousands of dollars for a bigger family, they will pay and go, right? So here, what is the fees? Your eagerness. Eagerness is in Sanskrit? No, that's the L. Lolem. Lobam is greed. Extreme greed is lolem. So this way we all love to find out what is there that I can connect with and find out more about this, right? You guys coming back? Or going out?
Arshia, they're asking you.
Yeah.
They're gone. Bye, guys.
I'm sweating, like, very. I need to just step out for a
Go ahead, go ahead.
I feel you. I'm sitting.
I don't think
You didn't turn the
I don't
AC.
think over here.
I
No,
turned
It's a
it
big
on.
door.
Is it on?
I was up.
Is it
No,
on?
I'm here. But is the AC room everyone okay?
It's a little hot.
So please speak up and say it's hot. I will turn the button right over like this and it will become cool.
The technician said we
Yeah.
can
And
get
then,
it.
sorry, Don from home. Could you?
Yes, you know,
Can you turn that one on back there?
it's so funny, right? Yeah, it's funny that one person was feeling hot, but both of them went outside. Right.
Never happened. Never.
And you know, it's our what do you call this? Our initiative that we all as elders, as parents, to take this charge to teach our parents and kids from the very beginning that Hare Krishna, Krishna consciousness is a what kind of place? Huh? Fun place, that's true. That's why when you come here, you find some fun activities, something's going on funny here. In the sense that this is our way of life, we live like this, we want to understand, learn at the same time, feel that yes, I am with Krishna all the time, but by practicing different activities. Otherwise, temples always created, the last thing I will go, temple, everything else I'll go. I'll sweat in the dance, in the Bollywood dance, in the, what do you call this? What do you guys went to?
The Garba?
Garba. They will sweat and do everything. And I've seen the same clothes over there too. And they will dance, they'll still go. And pay money to go there. So it's not the time or the place, it's the taste. So someone has to give it the taste in this kind of place. Like someone we went to a place which was really cold. Yes or no? In January. Yeah. Nobody's house it. But he's still good in this inside. Yeah.
I wasn't feeling hot yet.
Yeah, okay.
It feels
But no, I'm saying you went to a place in such a cold time because your attraction was there, Guru Maharaj was there, Krishna, Srila, Pastime was there. So once we have this kind of understanding, small taste, then we'll develop this attraction towards this. Because at the end of our life, what are the three words we will say? At the end of the life, which you don't know,
Help me, Krishna.
that's one way, but in a Western style, when you have problems, what do you say?
Oh my God.
Say it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You will say that word again anyways. So when you try it now, God is always there with you. So you won't say, oh my God. Krishna, you know what's better for me? Do this. You will take care of it. Okay? So what is Krishna's promise? Anyone knows or remembers? It was just 7 days ago. You know it? Great. Nikhil? You know it?
Yes.
You know it too? You know it? Krishna's promise. You know that too? Anyone from this side? Other people, you know it? Okay. Let's maybe let Nikhil, you want to give a clap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Krishna's promise is that, in a different word, that
Yeah.
if,
No words.
if you come,
Bro, we should have 3 mics. Okay? So we only one here.
I can fill out.
No, no. Okay, they don't know.
Just make it louder now.
Louder. Yeah. Somewhere else.
It's on.
There you go. Krishna's promise is that in devotion, if you come only 20% or 30% or 50% towards my way, I will make sure that I will protect whatever you have, and I will give you the rest of it.
Okay, use the percentage. What is the percentage about?
Percentage, again, my version of walking towards Krishna.
Yeah, but what is it equal to in numbers? According to the verse. How many percent? 20%? 30%?
10%.
10%?
90%.
90%?
You come one step.
Okay,
If you take one step, I will take 10 steps towards you.
That's also good, but when the word is used, what word was used? Exclusive, what do you think equates to what number?
100%.
108%.
8%.
Yeah. Just make it more.
So,
With 100%. So 100% means, what is 100%? Why it is so easy or why it is so difficult in both ways?
if you give dedication, like the 100% dedication towards Krishna, whatever you do will be protected, and the rest of the journey, Krishna will assist to make sure that happens.
Right. How is that too difficult for us to do? Give 100%. Just they put this as an argument. 0% is very easy. People love it. 100%, why it is so difficult?
Because we have like 50% with our boyfriends or girlfriends, and we have like 25% with our kids. We have another 75 with our jobs.
But Prabhu, I think you answered this question.
Can you where's the money from the front? Should want the front. Can be anything? What do you think?
We have 100% excuses.
100% excuses. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we know that. We are on the same boat. Okay. The point is that what Krishna is saying gives me his exclusive devotion. The word here, the key words to focus on this is that I will provide what you lack and I will secure what you have. The exclusive devotion is like what? I'm talking right now, right? Am I stopping or breathing?
Yes.
No? No, not yet. We continue to talk, we continue to breathe, and keep on going on, it's normal, right? So I'm not worrying about, okay, I'm talking some, oh, I forgot to take a breath. Let me take a breath. We don't do this, right? So eventually over time, our exclusiveness will come to this point when we get to know Krishna more, right? Like here we are doing different activities. One of the activities we do once a month is called what?
7 Saturdays.
Seva Saturday, very nice. What happens on the day?
We get together.
Great. So we just did one small exercise to start everyone in becoming encouraged, inspired. Only once a month on a Saturday we come for Mangala. Like if Mangala is happening every day, but we tell everybody to come there, it's not get difficult because right now I'm pushing myself to go there. But if you only want 10% is at the beginning or 0% or something close to that, let's me just check it out. And yesterday we had a wonderful program. It's already posted on YouTube shorts. Check it out. How was it? Right? Pretty much just all many of you are here yesterday too. On a Saturday morning, Mangalarati, to wake up early morning, come for the sessions and kirtans, dancing. Yeah, I actually posted the video. There are people dancing during Mangalarati. You think they will be sleeping tomorrow? They are dancing here. Right? So that was amazing. So we start like this. So we have not been trained. What was our business all throughout our lives?
Eat, sleep.
Exactly. These are the four things. Anyone knows the four things? So you said one, eating.
Defending.
Depending. Mating, depending. We are very pro in this. This one we can do it easily. But when it comes to Hare Krishna chanting, it becomes very difficult. It takes some more time because we haven't done this in a long time, I would say. This is the life we're doing it and hopefully we make it last. So we don't have to go back to the same thing again. These things we never, the devotional spiritual activities we haven't done. That's why it's a little difficult. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm trying to chant, I'm trying to focus, it's not coming, it's not happening. It's natural because we haven't done this. Now the time has been given to us. Do this. Otherwise, the four things we are doing is done by who as well? Right. The same way. And Nikhil, you had a wonderful question last week, about trying to prioritize your time, how to manage your time, managing your spiritual life, which is great that you will have it first, and also want to have the balance, right? Krishna has answered your question. Chapter 18, text 11. That is what I'm saying. Devotees love to play. And I didn't find this one. One of the students told me about this one. This is what we like here. Everyone is like, Bhagavad Gita, where is Bhagavad Gita? Let's play Bhagavad Gita. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a drug. Right? This is the drug we will do, Bhagavad Gita. So, Krishna is telling Arjuna, can someone read? Very Nikhil, you can read this one. You have a microphone there?
It is indeed
Hold on.
Right.
Hold this one.
translation. It is indeed impossible for an embodied being to give up all activities, but he who renounces the fruit of action is called one who has truly renounced.
Very bold. So now this one, very small one. You can also read this one.
Sure. It is said in Bhagavad Gita that one can never give up work at any time. Therefore, he who works for Krishna and does not enjoy fruitive results, who offers everything to Krishna, is actually renouncer.
Just, can you just explain, you want to show something from here? In your own words, this first few lines? If not, then you can continue.
I'm just saying in my own words. Someone who never gives up work at any time, that means we are not at a sacrificial place to give up what is prioritized and try to give your time to Krishna. Does not enjoy the fruit.
Okay, first line.
Yeah.
One can never give up what?
One can never give up work
And?
at any time.
Now what does work mean here?
Karma. Your
I mean, simple, more easy. Office work, kids work, cooking work, any work that you have to do, taking care of the dog, that's also work.
Right.
So Bhagavad Gita is saying that none of the work can be given up. So first of all, we have to set this in our mind, forget about renouncing nothing else. It's not going to happen. We have to, that's right, we have to work. We have to work. Like as parents, in the beginning, you get married, you want a child comes, then someone has to change the
Diaper.
right, you have to change the diaper.
Feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
No, feed the baby, and then how to change the world? Like parents, how to change the world?
One diaper at a time.
One diaper at a time. See, the girls are missing. They are outside now. They have not been doing this. They don't know. Changing the diaper. That's what I'm telling you. This is a different place. It's not like I'm saying, just talk about Krishna, 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 and then everything finished. We did not apply it practically in our lives.
Yeah.
We have to apply. That's why we have. Look at the kids here. Look, oh, actually, Amay told her parents, I've run out this. The last week he was playing games and doing the. Then he went to his parents' home and told the parents, hey, I heard that you guys should read me Krishna book. They told us.
He brought the Krishna book to us and now
Right,
we
and
have
he
the
said
book
this.
kept
That I
there.
heard this and you should read me this. So the boy took the book to Krishna, to the parents, and read me Krishna book. These guys are very intelligent kids here, who come regularly. They know this, what's happening and applying in their life. Okay, no work can be ever given up. So do not try to stop the work that you are doing. Okay? That's good. So now those who work for Krishna. Now, something I didn't mention last week, but it's also important to know. Who's your boss? Let me ask, what is the Kumar? At work.
Good answer.
What is it? Was it? This was slow, right?
She trained me well, Prabhu.
Okay. Gopi, let's see. Do you work? Who's your boss? Okay, so you don't work, you don't have a boss, right? Marisha, who's your boss?
My boss at work.
Some name, right?
Yeah.
Next person. Okay. Bodhi, who's your boss?
Well, spiritually or materially?
Answer my question. Who's your boss?
Ultimately, Krishna is my
And
boss.
then you should know how many bosses are there. Who's the king of the jungle?
The lion,
There's only one boss. Who is? Yours is right.
Krishna.
Krishna. And how is it known as Krishna is the boss? There's a term in Sanskrit. Krishna means what? All attractive, right? Now his name as a boss is anyone know? Does anyone know? Miss Manjari? Kartamashahi. Kartamashahi means he is my boss and he is a very good boss. Most of us know how our bosses are, right? Even the wives. Right? How our bosses. The Kartamasahi is a reference to Krishna when he is the boss and he is a very good boss. So now when Gita is saying this, no one can give up work at all times. Therefore, he who works for Krishna, but I don't work for Krishna, I work with some dude there, whoever is there. But eventually, who's our boss? Krishna is the eventual or original boss. And under that boss, the others are coming in who I'm working for. So if I'm working in a company, I'm working for who actually? Krishna. That's why the second line now, that's why this analysis requirements. You're not doing 10 minutes with anybody right now, huh? 10 minute call you're doing with anyone?
10-minute call?
No, you don't know about that, right? Asta didn't tell you yet.
Asta did tell me, but
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you-
doing with anyone.
Okay, you want to do it? That's a question now. How much time? 10 minutes per week? It's easy. Okay, good. You will figure it out. Okay, and now who offers everything to Krishna is actually not. So now how to offer everything to Krishna? In a simple way. You are working for Verizon, which I do. I have a boss, and eventually Bhagavad says my boss is Krishna. Now, who offers everything to Krishna? What do I get from job? What do you get from job?
Money.
Rokada. Right? Dollars, rupees, whatever you call it. What do we do with that? It is said here, offers everything to Krishna. 100K to donation box. 70K or how many, whatever. Right, so, but what does it mean? What does it mean? Who offers everything to Krishna? No, don't worry about the part, actually is an answer. Who offers everything to Krishna? What does it mean in simple terms?
Do it with a devotion.
Yes, Anna.
It's surrender to Krishna. Fully surrender.
Okay. Let's not go away from the work. You go to work, you go to office, you work, you get Lakshmi.
Results.
Yeah.
Who offers Lakshmi to Krishna? Who offers everything in the sense here means including Lakshmi. Not just only offers myself or time, everything. Everything is everything, right? So that person who understands that this money I'm getting is actually whose money? So if I take a loan from Radhika Rupa and I said Radhika Rupa, I can give this loan back to you, not fair, right? Is it okay? Sounds good or no? No, she'll send the police number.
Yeah.
Person who money belongs to has to go back to that person. And Lakshmi belongs to who? We all
Krishna.
know this, very nice. Has to be brought back to Krishna, and Krishna knows that no matter what, how much devotee we are, we're still miserly too. We don't want to give everything to Krishna yet. So what happened? Don't give everything. Something. Here this is everything. I am saying something. Some percentage, some amount. Keep many of you are doing here, and some of them, one person actually is renounced or retired here. A retired person needs a lot for the family life. They are still giving a generous amount here. Amazing, right? So something give to Krishna. Now comes the next part. There are many. Yeah,
There are many members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness who work very hard in their office or in the factory or some other place. And whatever they earn, they give to the society. Such highly elevated...
So, let's ask this question to everybody. Are they doing this?
Are you guys doing this? Everything that you're making, are you giving it back to society?
Okay, good. Alexander, talk to yourself, figure it out, and work it out. Right? So all of us, as the members of ISKCON, we want to become members in the sense, how to become member of ISKCON? Is there a form to be filled, something to be done? How do we become members of ISKCON?
Just show up every Sunday at 4 p.m.
That is simple as this. Indeed. Every Sunday, just show up. Because then slowly you start developing that love for Srila Prabhupada who made this society. Right now, we don't know Srila Prabhupada. Who is this person? All I want to know is about who? No? Yeah, why? Yes. Okay. That's very really honest. Brutal. What else I want to know about?
Krishna.
Exactly. All I care to temple to know about Krishna. And how can I know about Krishna? Who can tell me who is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Who? That's true, but how we know Srila Prabhupada can give me Krishna? Because he has the
Back door. Key to the back door.
key to the back door. Very good. So now it's all confirmed. Krishna, if Prabhupada has the key to the back door, it means he also has the key to the front door too. Right? But we are okay, we sleep in the back. Still,
But we are not that like, I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Now like is also fine.
Yeah.
That's why in Hindi sometimes we say, if you don't become bhakta, you become kam bhakta. Right? So, now we know this fact. Srila Prabhupada can take us because he has the key. Of course, he has the key to knowledge as well. But those who are not willing to study his book, but only coming to surrender to himself, like there are many disciples of Srila Prabhupada long time ago, who would just give themselves anything to Srila Prabhupada. They were studying as well. There's one devotee whose picture is always, raise your hands, on the Rath Yatra card. I mean, how does he hold the nose? You see, with 3 hands. 1, 2, 3, I'm sure you know. You know. Whose pictures in the Rath Yatra card? You haven't been to Rath Yatra yet? Next time, not yet. Next time, Rath Yatra is coming up. Whose picture is there, Motherji, you know? In the Rath Yatra card. Whose picture? Whose picture? Okay, both of you know. Most of you are new here. Brother Kumar, do you know?
I don't know the name, I know.
Okay, you know.
There's a person.
What you know?
I know the person, not the name.
Vishnu Swami, good.
Jayananda.
Jayananda Thakur. He is the only Prabhupada disciple who left before Prabhupada, and Prabhupada put his name on the calendar. His only son, not even a sannyasi. What is it called? The American saint. Fully white bodied American saint. And he was driving, what work he was doing?
Everything.
I know, but before taxi driving. And he got cancer. And while he got cancer, while he was driving money for taxi, he was giving everything to Prabhupada. Everything to Prabhupada. Everything to Prabhupada. Prabhupada like, you may need some money for your cancer, everything. Total dedication to Srila Prabhupada. So, this is what someone, as an example, there was, right? So, if Jayananda Prabhu can give us everything, or give his everything to Krishna, we can do something. Right? Shri Shinta Gaura Nataraja. Nice. Okay, Prabhu. No,
No.
question? Yeah, after reading. Oscar, can do this next part? Oh, sorry. Which part? Such highly.
Such highly elevated souls are actually sannyasis and are situated in the renounced order of life. It is clearly outlined here how to renounce the fruits of work and for what purpose fruits should be renounced.
Okay, so those who are earning and giving whatever they can to the society are known as, are called as, are called as what? No?
Highly
Highly elevated souls. Krishna is saying this is highly elevated souls who are earning themselves to the Lord as much as they can. So it's not, I was giving an example of money, but not only money, whole life. Or if you don't have money, give your life, whatever you can give, whatever you possess that time, give that much, give that thing at least. Right? Someone who can. So the point is now, if we have something, don't say that I will not give this, but I'll give this something else. No. give everything, if not something, your time, your education, your knowledge, or whatever you can do to the society to help the society grow. Because you have to become a proud member of the Hare Krishna society. Where do you belong? Hare Krishna. I'm a Hari Bol. I'm Hare Krishna. If you to be proud like this, you cannot have two parts of our lives. Some devotees, they go to work with tilak on. It's not that to show off, they are not pure devotees something, no. But because they want to just keep Krishna with them, right? So, yeah, this is something you asked last time, and here, Prabhupada saying that no one can give a word. No one can give a word, right? And we all try to engage ourselves in any kind of ways that we can do to serve Krishna in a wonderful way. So, we remembered what Krishna has promised not last week, this is the last week. What did Krishna promise the last week? Because he followed last week, right? Tell that to Krishna Prabhu. So now, today I'm going to give you some hint for everybody. It's the biggest news. What do you call biggest news in the
Breaking news.
breaking news? It's a breaking news. You just came to find out. Are you almost pending? And then how would you express that thing that came here? And just want to do one thing. Remove this word exclusive devotion for now. Just for the sake of example. You can use the microphone. And after you say this, Krishna Prabhu should faint.
Breaking news. Last Sunday at 5 p.m., we heard from sources from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita that Krishna preserves what you had and carries what you lack.
There you go. Nice. Very good. Now, do you want to try? Try to give the same what she did.
The same way? Or?
Not the same. Your way. Your way. Your original way. You can rap and do whatever. And tell this to Navya. Yo, what I heard from Krishna himself last Sunday right here. OMG. He said, whatever you are missing, I will give to you. And we know who Krishna is. The Supreme Control of everything. He will give us. Not that somebody else only has little money, I'll help you. But I can help you. And he said, whatever you are missing, I will provide that. Whatever you have, I'll keep that. Save it for you.
What's her name?
No, don't worry about the name.
Don't worry about
Just say, yo, it's fine.
Yo, guess what I found out last week? That's crazy. I found out that Krishna can give you everything. He'll preserve everything that you lack while you give him everything. Very interesting.
Almost fainted. Almost. Right. So this is the craziness. Hey, how are you? First time for you? That's first time. 3 times still first time. After third time, someone keeps coming, we become surprised. Wow, he's still coming here. Wow, very nice. That's good. Good time. So, that's nice. Very nice. Very good. This is how, what's the chemical that goes in the body? Adrenaline?
Serotonin, dopamine.
Serotonin, dopamine. What is that deal with the ask with the A? Starts with the A.
Adrenaline.
What is it?
It's like a power rush, you
Are you
know.
doctor?
No, my dad's a doctor.
Okay. It also helps you to when you get excited?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. I don't know the name. Yeah. I don't know anybody from the names.
It initiates your flight or fight response.
Okay, good. So when we get excited, this thing rushes up. And we know that other things that happen in our lives does definitely pressure these things up. Right? We become so excited. Right? Especially when you're out of country living in some other place and we get a green card. USA. We all know how that feels. And what else? What else can the example? Whatever examples you can feel like. Someone's H1 is still going for 20 years. Oh my God, like this, almost in the edge. So, different things. So this is the kind of news we want to wait for. What did Krishna say? When he's going to take me or save me, this is what we want to know, promise, his words. And when we hear this should be like a breaking news that I am never ever going to fill in the blanks. What? Never going to what? After you hear this news. Feel insecure. What? Good one. I'm not going to. After you hear this news?
Don't want to miss it.
Huh?
Don't want to miss Krishna.
Don't want to miss the bus that Krishna is driving. Okay, good one.
Make Krishna as your friend.
Make Krishna is your friend. Somehow or other, yes. Very happy to become a friend of Krishna.
And the boss.
Huh?
Friend and the boss.
Yes, I like that one. Yes. We should take this example more practically because we all work outside. Right? So, friend is the boss, and he's a very good boss. Karta Masayim is boss and a good boss. So, that's a good one. Yeah, so we don't want to do anything.
And give or leave all the problems to him. Everything to him.
Just your
Problems, happiness, everything to him.
You know, if Devashakti Mataji were to say this, she would say, if you have any complaints, you write it on a $100 check. How many of you can do that? How many of your complaints against Krishna in any way? It is temple, president, Krishna, anybody. Write it on a $100 check at the back, inside the front, put it here. I'm telling you, you listen. You try once at least. Try once. He will listen to your problems right away. Why? Because you brought his share of Lakshmi that belongs to him anyways back to him. He says, guaranteed. Right? Try it out. Right? If you don't believe me, you don't believe me everything I say, but try it out. Good one. Right? So this are some of the different ways where we can take Krishna as one of our own. Right? We have 4 in the family: husband, wife, child, and a pet. And a pet. And a pet. Right? This is a nice old family life these days in USA. A pet, everyone has a pet. Then you also add Krishna. Krishna comes last anyways. Everyone knows. When nothing happens, Krishna will bring you. But you should bring Krishna first. But even though Krishna is there, don't start treating Krishna as a pet, okay? No, don't do that, please. Everyone is taken care of by Krishna, so don't think of treating like this. You have something to say, or Lovely, you have something?
A question.
Yeah,
With the microphone.
with a microphone.
Let's say, for starters, you were working and things were going great. You weren't really getting caught up in anything, except for people that just like complain a lot. And then after a certain time, the kind of individuals you didn't want to be around just kept coming after you to try and
Is the money or what?
No,
Oh.
to have sexual intercourse with you for money. And then
Okay.
after doing that for a while, it started draining you, and you left the job. And when trying to look for other opportunity to work, no one is hiring you. Then what would you do in that situation?
Okay, I cannot give you an answer right there because first of all, emotional stress and everything has to be put in place to discuss with the person what is required. And one of the best ways we know that works for everybody is to remember Krishna, Bhajanita, Hare Krishna Mantra. So if someone comes here, we only have, not only, but this is the way we try to have the person feel comfortable in the sense that remember Krishna, chant his name, control your mind, so these things cannot happen again. Something's happened before, we don't have to go back and curse ourselves or cause them issues or troubles. No. What we can do now, which is a good phase, it reminds us that now I was sorry to say this word, being used by others. You agree? Now let's be used by Krishna. Let him use us. I'm yours. Take me as much as you want. That's it. So we have allowed, and not only in this situation. I gave the example, last week I was giving the example, all of us who walk outside, what do we allow ourselves to be? Used by who?
Maya.
Not Maya.
By your bosses.
By our bosses. I won this report yesterday. I'm sure with this. The report yesterday. The bosses do this or not? The bosses do this. I want this report right now. Give it to me. Otherwise, I'll hire you, strike you, just make you feel, worried about, and then you will just do something. So we are allowing ourselves already to be used and abused both. We know this. At the end, we leave the job, end up leaving the job, the husband, the wife, the problems. Let Krishna use you once. Just see the fun. Then the whole life will change that time. So, in examples of Srila Prabhupada, the disciples were like this. And most of them, many of them, gave up everything at once when they saw Prabhupada. We will try to recreate this kind of thoughts, philosophy that Prabhupada is here with us. Any Prabhupada was here really with us, Krishna Prabhupada? You have been, your family, your parents have been, is not much Prabhupada? No. Pretty, yeah, okay. But very closely from that time back onwards, right? Means you have heard a lot of pastimes of Prabhupada from your parents. That Prabhupada was who? What kind of person he was? If you would hear from your parent, what one or two words you would use to say? What kind of person he was? Apart from spiritual religious. Superhuman. Or superhero. Yeah. This is the Prabhupada that was presented to our own parents from the time back. Forget about the religious, everything was secondary. The person he was, right? How charmed he could say things, charmingly could say things and make everyone's life different. So when you are here, and this is a trick question. Let me see if you can figure it out. Trick question, okay? You are here, Krishna is here, and again I'm saying it's a trick question. What is missing?
Spiritual master.
She was right on the first. She was first. She said the name. What's the name?
Guru. Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. That's why I said trick question. I said what. I never said who. Everyone know it. So whether it's a what, who, why, here, where, whatever, it's only Srila Prabhupada. If he is missing from there, we never get to Krishna. This is something you have to write it there. If you want to challenge yourself, challenge myself, do it. You can do it later on after the class. How or not why. This is the person who will take us back. And again, I'll give you an example of Srila Prabhupada disciples. You were with one of them for whole 2 weeks. The dedication, the surrender to the Guru is how made them, kept them going. How many of us, even nearing around 50 years of age, are ready to renounce our married life and take up Manapasta? What's that? Actually, Manapasta. 1, 2, 3. Oh. One is not here. Okay, she's in India.
He is not 50 yet.
50 is not a big deal. I'm just saying end of the like a little bit more. But anyway, example is Srila Prabhupada's disciples took sannyas in the 20s. Like when Radhika Rupa joined, she was 19 years old, so she reminded me of one of the disciples. So we have to make sure Radhika Rupa keep going strong. There's no going out, going staying here. Even with the troubles, okay? 19 years is a good achievement for you with mercy of Prabhupada, mercy of Prabhupada. But this is an age when disciples would join. What would they see? Krishna? Anywhere? What did they describe Prabhupada as? When Prabhupada used to walk, what they used to see around him? At the back?
Halo.
Yeah, halo, yeah. Effulgence, we call it effulgence or halo. That's what they used to see. And this Prabhupada tell what to do. And he's keep saying, teaching, taking everything. Okay, so far we understood from previous week, Krishna will take care of us. Now our time to give ourselves to Krishna because we got the security. Right, you happy with security now? No one is secure? Great. So this is something that was done by Marisha and Kobibhav in their project on the presentation last week. Can I ask you to come and pass this paper? One each. If this extra, give it back to me. And someone can pass. Someone is back. Come on, we have to walk. Come on, we do a lot of walk anyway, so you can just slide on. Let me keep one. Give one, and if anything is unused, give it back to me. So quickly. And we will do a quick task here with everybody. So now, how practical our lives. Now, how many of you are going to college or school this year? You're going to college? Very congratulations on you. Rather than a friend, college, school, right? Your aim is what? So what's your aim at the end of the year, the school year?
To have a good GPA.
Yeah, great, very nice. A plan, vision and a dream is already there. GPA, a good GPA, 3 plus or something, whatever is required for you. So can you get that just by dreaming about it every day? Got to do something, right? Hope up, I don't know, doesn't work in here. But so similarly in our Krishna conscious life, 1 year into so many years that have been done, we want to see what we can do. Now this questionnaire is for you to keep and then bring it, fill out to myself whenever. There's not going to put a deadline. But if the sooner you bring, it means the eager you are to work on this. And those who don't want to bring, no problem, don't bring, don't come. Those who want to. But we will go over this. First, everybody, can you come up here, please? Your microphone to you. and I want you to explain. This is your project, not mine. That's put it out. Manisha is going to explain about this, the meaning behind this, why this was thought to be brought around as a good guide or tool to help all of us. Okay, so I'll just explain the first part here. The topic or the title is Janma Sarthak Kari. Janma Sarthak Kari basically means, first of all, you improve yourself, take care of yourself, or you make sure you are safe and secure. Like, the example we always hear in the aeroplane, you put your masks first, then you help somebody else. Otherwise, if we try to somebody else, we will get for no one. But Janama Sarthak Kari, that's first of all, if I want someone else to become good in their Krishna consciousness, I have to be
Devotee.
yes, devotee, or myself situated into Krishna's consciousness.
So I guess this is just like a self-assessment. Like at your job, a lot of jobs at the end of a season or end of the year, they'll bring you in and they'll say, okay, here's what you did, here's what you can do better. Or if it's like a self-assessment, you're like, okay, yeah, I was able to get these stuff on time, but maybe on other things I wasn't as good. So, and the purpose of like a self-assessment is just kind of like a self-reflection. Because if we don't reflect, we'll never know how we can improve, right? So, when it means like this year, it means like 2023, and then next year is like 2024. So, we're close enough to the beginning of the year anyway. So the first question was like, what was your goal? Like a lot of us have a goal, like, oh, I'm going to chant 4 rounds a day, or I'm going to read 10 minutes a day. So if you had set yourself a goal, that was what you would put there. And second, if you set some goal, did you complete it? And if not, what's some ways you can start accomplishing? Maybe let's say, oh, my goal was read 10 minutes a day, and maybe I only did that once a week. So set if not, you can say, oh, maybe I'll set a specific time. I'll say 7 a.m. every day, morning, whatever, 3, are you doing consistent service? If so, how do you feel it's going? If not, would you like to? Consistent service could be like coming here, doing some reading or something like that. And if you're doing it, great. If not, there's opportunities, So number 4, were your goals this past year realistic to your standards? So let's say the ultimate goal is 16 rounds and you're doing 4 rounds, but you're like, to my standards, this is what I can do right now. I'm not overexerting myself. But if you feel like you could have done more, that's kind of what it means. And a lot of self-assessment reviews, when I was reading up on this, they say a lot of good things, like say positive things. So don't try to bring yourself down. Think positively. Like something like behind question 5. Like what are some of your comments? Like, oh, I was able to get myself up to 8 rounds a day, and I was able to maintain that. Something positive, make it positive. And then the last question, just what do you want to do more this year, It could be reading, japa, service, anything, And the goal is to help improve yourself. Don't put oh, I want to lose weight this year. No, this is a spiritual things. And yeah. So just keep it positive.
Okay, thank you, Manisha, and putting this together. This is part of our presentation few weeks ago, last year. So this is how all of us can. This is a guideline. Okay, you guys can write more questions if you want to challenge yourselves through this, or you want to do more, and then we can discuss. So the reason we will discuss is that we only want to be here, myself, Shraddhanjali, just make sure that no one is over. Unrealistic goals. Someone's putting unrealistic goals. How to move in the temple. No, not yet. Take the time. That also happens. No, we can go to temple, ashrams, and buildings. Then we can go to those things. But the point is that first of all, to make this in a lighter way, not too hard on you, taking this home and discussing, no. Discuss with the neighbors and be like, Surya Mataji and Usha Mataji, both of you discuss, what was your goal? Hey, what was your goal? Like this. So, this kind of discussion is what we want to bring forth. It's like Surya said, my GPA. Now, she has to associate with those students who are studying hardly good in a way in the school, right? If you associate with others, no, don't worry, we'll party. My GPA is only one. Don't worry about others paying you money. That doesn't work. I'm here to, this is for me, not for to see what you're doing. So this way we discuss amongst ourselves. So first of all, do this exercise amongst your friends, right? And I'm trying to think quickly. If we can do this exercise over here, the response, I don't want the real response right now, please upon you guys to do this. But anyway, I think you guys understand the questions here, right? And what are the difficulties you would face? You face some difficulties, we can work those things out, we can have a discussion again after this. Today, whenever you feel like. Some little, we provide little counseling, not too much counseling, simple things that we can keep you coming back here. Because here, it's bigger than me, bigger than everybody, is Prabhupada and Krishna right here. So when you come in here, we're telling Krishna, you know what darshan? How many have heard the word darshan? You know the word darshan. What does darshan mean?
Vision.
Vision. And
Oh, no, I've also heard it described as inner vision.
inner vision, good. I think you're getting closer. What does the word darshan mean?
The way you view
View. Okay, good. And what else?
presence.
Good now. Darshan means exactly right. Let me see, separate it out, sparkling.
Who got the mic?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll say it. When Krishna sees you, that's darshan. We don't come here to take darshan. We come here when? Huh? We come to provide darshan. Now, what does Krishna want to see? Us. Great? All of us. Krishna wants to see us. We all know this. Krishna wants to see?
Us.
How much?
All of us.
Okay, you live here, Prabhu. You're lucky. As much as possible. That's a good answer. Yeah. All the time is also good, as much as possible. So we are creating activities so that we can come a little bit more. Then we start with them once a month. It's slow. But still, Krishna is seeing darshan. Right? Now, we all do things in our life a different way. We always keep seeing it, okay, I invite this person to my event or function, but he never gets a gift. They always keep that here. And again, my children's birthday, this happened, then okay. So we keep an eye, right or no? Similarly, Krishna keeps an eye the same way. He only comes to me when he is really out of luck, or out of job, out of money, out of something. Something like that. So we want to make this into what? A natural connection. I remember this, we had our UC of Rath Yatra last year, and everyone was finishing up and going home. I just asked a random question. Hey, UC was ready. Do you guys want to go to temple? Does anyone go to the temple? And I think I asked Marisha. And I know Marisha was dancing and tired and from Rath Yatra and everything. So the answer I would expect is what? No, I'm going home. Right? She said the same thing. Yes, I'm going home. But first, I'll go and see the deities. That was amazing. I felt, wow. To say this word in your mind, to think that is, I'm going to see the deities because, why? The deity is, say it, yeah.
Krishna wants to see me.
That's it, Prabhu. Bolo. You have to say this. We have to become close to Krishna like this. Otherwise, he'll always stay in the altar where the curtains are. And the TV is great. Normal situation in everyone's home. This is what we want. I'm not saying that, not to say someone is good or bad here, but this is the intention, the desire we should have. Who is these deities? Who are these deities? Mataji said, mine. Who's Krishna's? Whose Krishna is this? Mine. So who are these deities? Ours or mine. We have to say this, talk to your own self. Let me go in your own room tonight and say, you are mine. And open your eyes and see how it feels like. It doesn't gel in me, man. Maybe Krishna Balaram is mine. Or not Nida Kanatra is mine, right? Sometimes, think about this thing. Just try to give yourself some space to see like this. I'm not getting it, man. Prabhu always says, Nida Kanatra, but I'm not getting it. Even when Goramani came here, I was surprised myself too. He's a kid, he came and asked one question here. What is the deity's names? So I showed him the names up there. He asked me, how do you sing his name? He's a singer, of course. I said, Prabhu, I don't know how to sing. We don't have melody. Like how to sing his name. Then he came up with a melody and then.
No, you said the melody.
I said the melody? Oh, wow, okay. Thank you. You saved me. I know something about the Lord. Okay, how do you sing it? Oh, very nice. Yeah, in this temple you won't hear Gonatai. No one sings Gonatai. Only when someone comes for the very first time, everyone that sings Shishnika Gonatai. That's how the name is. So, she said, I want to see the deities because she didn't say the second part. But this is the intent here. That hopefully, what is the Jagannath song? Jagannath Swami. Nayana Patagami. Yes. May you become, may you always be the object of my vision. So if you sing these things, Krishna hears. And the next thing he brings to the temple anyways. That's where it is. But Jagannath is nice. He also comes out to the temple too. If no, don't come.
So what is the story behind the Lord's name here? Nataraj, why do we know this?
Oh, always in dancing mode. Nataraj, yeah. He is the greatest dancer. Have you heard this Vaishnava bhajan? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu? Daya Kaura. Is that the one? Janilo Prema Dhana. You have heard this. You must have heard this. Was that right? So he is been called as Gaura Nataraj, the king of the dance, king dancer, what do you call it? Highest dancer. Nataraj also belongs to the name of Shiva. Yeah, Nataraj is the name of Shiva by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
एक काले कोठा गेला मोरा गौरा नटरा.
Prabhu, you know one somewhere?
No.
Wow, very nice. I just remembered. This is really crazy. Gaurav must be, you must be liking this one. Really crazy. During Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Srila Prabhupada's time, Prabhupada's guru, we are taking initiation. We need to do what course? IDC. This called disciples course we do. During Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's time, to get initiation, you have to know the Vaishnava songs. Oh my God! I was like, this is crazy. To get initiation during his time, everyone had to know all the Vaishnava songs. As many of songs, not all of them, but a general category of songs, along with the meanings. Vaishnava songs. And I was like, wow, because we are doing Vaishnava songs every Sunday here. It's made it our schedule. It's really nice. Prabhupada is mercy on all of us to provide us this mentality to do these things. So, Gauratraj, Nityananda, and Gauratraj is named. Yes, great. Someone named the budget today? Great. And he is a supreme dancer. And Nityananda, is Krishna Balaram, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Krishna himself comes here to us and also always dancing. So we always have a subtle reminder to everyone who come here to bring their dancing feet as well. Got it? Yes, but we'll see. We'll see during our day. And if you forget, we have some spares. We'll provide it to all of you. I think Garupa will provide it to the Mataji's and Bajivandra will provide it by any group. And you can have be dancing and singing. So great, right? We can end here now or no? Good? Anyone has any questions about this? Again, this one you can discuss with your friends. Okay? First time, right? And you live in Orlando or are you visiting?
No, I'm visiting.
From which state?
From Canada.
From Canada!
Canada.
Anybody else? Or just that's you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Nice. Thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting. I know, it's too cold in Canada. It is very nice for the Florida. Not right always.
It's super cold in winter there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. My friend is also in Calgary. He sends me double digit negative. Chan Hare Krishna, your channel will be really serious now. Right? So, anyone else any questions? Anything? So yeah, our okay, this text, I'll give you this text, it says how to live. One who has taken his birth as a human being. How many of you human beings here? Just only few. Good. Did you know that? In the land of India, Bharatavarsha should make his or her life successful for the and work for the benefit of all people. Okay. How many of you born in India? Okay. Christopher, where were you born? Okay, good. What was India known as? How everyone say one. Someone said that I've heard.
Dharma Bhumi.
What is it?
Bharat?
One word. One word before Bharat. Who said Mahabharat? What does Mahabharat means? Greater India. So you were born in Greater India. All of us are born in Greater India. You know this much, right? Prabhupada said Gandhari was born in where? Afghanistan. Is it India? No. Greater India. Greater India was, there's only Greater India. The Bharatavarsha doesn't separate us to be US, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and everywhere else. No, Greater India, Mahabharat. And we have now been divided, but we were still at an origin. So we have to make our life successful. This is your homework. To go and read CC Adi Lila 941. And of course, this is wonderful, but at the end, Prabhupada also clarifies one line here. This is not only the duty of the Indians, but the duty of everyone. Simple, clear message here. We are very happy that these American boys and European boys and girls are seriously cooperating with this movement. One should definitely know that the best welfare activities for all human societies to awaken man's God consciousness or Krishna consciousness. Therefore, everyone should help this great movement. We have to be proud of this movement, be proud of this society. This is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavata, 10th canto, 22nd chapter, verse 35, which is quoted in the next, which is next topic, which I can read. Let me just see that one. The text from okay. It is the duty of every living being to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, indulgence, and words. Now, what is the benefit we're talking about here? What is the welfare activity? What is the best welfare activity?
Sharing Krishna with others.
Good, is right, but saying in a different way.
Distributing Prabhupada's books.
Right, okay. Preaching also is good. Like that, sometimes nothing is wrong so far. What else? Why would it make it so important? That compared to Godhead is also very nice. Right?
Serving Krishna, devotional.
What do you keep in a bank?
Money.
What is it called?
Lakshmi.
Huh?
Credit?
Savings.
Savings. So why do you keep it good? Can you give me a passport? Why are you keeping it so secretly like this?
Protect.
Yes. And why are you protecting it? Because it is such a valuable item to you. Even though you have only $1 or whatever amount is there. For you, it is so important. So savings, the word is to save everyone. And first of all, you save. In the first text was what? Text before is save yourself. Save yourself first, then you save others. So this is so important that how we can save others. And once again, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, thank you to all the American and European boys and girls who has given Krishna consciousness. Sometimes these European boys and girls, they go to a home program, they sing and they look at, oh, this is a white girl wearing sari and singing and doing all these things. So we have to look at ourselves, what are we doing here? You know, I always make this joke to the Indian friends. We have Ram and Krishna in our blood. Yes or no? Yeah. We are born like the Ram Prasad, the Ram this and Sita. We are born with these things. Sometimes, you know, this is another joke. My friend from Fiji, they used to ask this joke question to kids. So he said, what's your father's name? He said, my father's name is Ram Krishna, or Krishna Prasad. He said, Krishna Prasad. Where is he gone? He went fishing. Krishna went fishing. Because they don't have this knowledge, and we don't blame anybody like this. That is where a devotee like a Krishna devotee comes in picture to save them, to take them out of the darkness or something that is unclear. You have a question?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Go ahead.
Sorry. In doing that, because something that like Guru Raj has talked about before is like when like trying to share Krishna consciousness, to not have the mentality that you're saving people because it's prideful. So I guess like could you elaborate?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying here, what we are doing here, these are all the students training to become teachers, right? This is the message to be taken ourselves back home, that I'm going to save someone. But when you go to someone who's in deep trouble, we don't say that, oh no, I'm not touching you, I'm not saving you. You're going to hell because you're doing these things. Unless you take to Krishna consciousness, you'll be saved. No, we don't do this. In practical way, you're right, and you're also right. I'm just giving the high message right now that all of us are suffering, we need to save ourselves. But exact technicalities, part of it, how to step by step do these things, we approach in a different way, right? First of all, what do? We make them our right. So when we make someone our friend, they will trust us. What did Krishna do in Gita? For 36 texts plus 7 texts. How many texts plus 7? 43. For 43 texts, what did Krishna do? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, what did he do?
He's quietly.
He zipped himself. Arjuna is speaking nonsense. The thing with us is that we want to give advice right away. Let's do something about Mataji, Are Prabhu, right away advice. And we only know a little bit. Krishna knows everything. He wants to gain Arjun's trust. Arjun is not going to listen to him after the first text. Go on. Assertive speech. Shloka number 715. What's the first line? Not agitating, nothing. Pleasing. Those things will come. He was contemplating. Stop. And when Arjun said everything is Krishna, I'm out of all the options. You can tell me what to do. Sure. Then he. So we make them friends, we associate with them, give our association to them, in a way, balance it out nicely, so we don't get trouble or trapped in anywhere, and then they will trust us. Right now, no one else will trust us. Anyone following religious activity, they don't trust us. Because many people confuse us as being part of a religious organization. And no one likes religious organization these days. Everyone likes spiritual organization. And it's hard for us to prove that we are totally spiritual. Very hard. Right? You befriend them, you trust them, help them out. If there's a neighbor somewhere, do something with them. Like our neighbor likes us now. We never knew this neighbor for so long. But now she gives us avocados or whatever she has. All those things. We take it, we respect it, and we offer to the Lord reciprocates. We can't preach sometimes. As you were saying, that we can't preach sometimes. We just be there for them. And eventually when the time comes, and this is a world when people want us to think that they know they can save themselves too.
Yeah.
We say, fine, we can do it, no worries, go ahead. But if anything you need, I'm here. Give them this assurance. We can do this. You have a question on the feedback?
Actually, in your last sentence, you answered. I'm loud enough. In your last sentence, you answered my question because my question was, as a duty of welfare, in order to spread awareness and also to help, how to do it with people who don't trust in God or who don't believe in God. And I think you just said that step away and be there when they need, even if they're family members or what, but you just be there when they need.
Yeah, we are not going out to present God to anybody. No. Because everyone thinks God knows everything. Fine, but I don't need God. I want someone who can hear me out. That's all we do. Provide them, hear them out. And we have to be smart in the same way. That let him talk. Talk. When he trusts us, then when we talk, he will listen or she will listen. That's all. That's the psychology there. And we know, we can save you. Come to us. But if someone doesn't come, we don't worry. But this is how we're approaching. But we also want to go in a sense of compassion. Not a sense of pride, knowledge and everything. No, it's just that not help anybody. Compassion. Prabhupada came out, what did Prabhupada say? Next time. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai. Premanande Hari.